get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air they go. Cut out left. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneers. Go.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Fights his way through a tackle, and he gets this forward to the 19. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
He's got this complete. It's Terrence Brooks. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Pass play on first and 10. Forced out to his right. And he's going to keep it this time. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
For big yards on the right side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Here's a design run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. From the gun, Piron. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run at prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to pull.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Here we go, here we go.
Third and long, here's Burrow. He's got it deep downfield. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Secures this at the 17. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Working now from the gun. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
They're throwing it. All in left side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. From the gun, Jenkins. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Never a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
at the 7.
Panther 11. Panther Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Jenkins. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He was quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time
The Browns get there and take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now on his 8th pick of the year. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, mighty. Here we go.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. His 3 sacks for the game so far brings up second down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15.
Gun. Shot. 180. Plays hot. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Buying some time right. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. throw completed out to the left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
19 tight. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Panther 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Taking a shot deep here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Start. Wide eight. Start.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Wide shot. Start.
Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
70 Rangers.
They go play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Setting up to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. 19 light. 60 Maverick. 60 go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bengals have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Wide hot. Hot.
Now a give. It's Pirine headed left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He's got Kasicki complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense to the line fast.
11, 11, 11.
First and 10.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time to get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Checking quickly here.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
2nd and 10.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
12. Here we go. Here we go. Wide 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted.
navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 1, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Start.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Piron. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals.
Michael's going to throw here on 1st. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a small chunk off that lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will trail by 25.
Bengals 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They've got a man in motion.
At the 34-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying for the deep ball. This is brought in at the 50. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 20.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
1970 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hup.
From the gun, Flacco. Oh, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives them a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
60 average. 60, Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd. Forced out to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Ready up.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? Let go.
They're going to try to throw for it. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw, now, didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's Burrow from the end zone. And he will find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over
yeah.
and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. Escaped up, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get...
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns throw 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Browns tack on 7 more to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3.
Jamar Chase on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. It's just set. The hot. 180. But it's hot.
Here's Burrow. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
11, 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house call. That's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at a redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
By the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Browns continue adding on to that lead. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. What is hot? Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we get second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Moving right, airs it out down this. This is caught inside the 15. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives them first and goal.
At the 9-yard
Hop
line.
70. Hop 19. 70 Lions.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
27.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. Has a hole left, room to run. 30 into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut into the lead by another point. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Let's see what they draw up on his 3rd and 7.
18. Pioneer. 7. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Browns close to a 16th win to end the regular season. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They'll throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Checks this one deep down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Burrow now on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked out by Tyson Campbell.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Big strike downfield to Judy. He has this down to the 34. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
18 rattlers.
They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ryland tacks on the extra point, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
I'm wondering.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Piron. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Let's get set.
2nd and 6.
Wide 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
11 Thomas.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. In big trouble now when the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Here we go. Shot.
Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. And the Browns take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Hey, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you've got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again to throw on second. Escapes the pocket. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into that recipe. The bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Cincinnati.